What up, guys? It's me again, Dom. I'm in my kitchen, just having a conversation with my phone. So it's like 6:30 a.m. Monday morning. Yeah, just your usual grind. This year, I'm just trying to wake up earlier and do better. So I'm just gonna try and apply all the things that I try to teach. So today I'm gonna be talking to you about 7 things I learned on my 20s. Yep. So before that, I would say 20s is kind of like a very emotional ride. Looks it's a lot of ups and downs. Most of it is just your mind, just your mind thinking that you're not being realistic, because sometimes we grow up, like nobody really teaches us like how to expect things. We have all these movies, all this social media platform telling you life's gonna be this, life's gonna be that. So sometimes we get caught up in those expectations, and it messes with our emotions. So I think during my early 20s, I definitely was a very emotional wreck, so there's a lot of it's most of it, because happiness is things that it's whenever your expectation, or sorry, not being happy is whenever your expectation is not being met. So in order to be happy and to be stable, you need to have like a realistic point of view of life. And that's the biggest learning I've had, really, since I was 20, and obviously I turned 30 last year, and I'm gonna be 31 this year, so I'm gonna be talking about this. So before I forget it, so first of all, first things that I learned is to focus on my health. There's two parts. One is your mental health, and one is your physical health. And I kind of think it really, they go in line with each other, because if you don't have a healthy mental health, I don't think you will able to achieve a physical healthy body. So this mental health is kind of like your foundation to everything, really. So it's what it will also direct how you feel and your discipline in life. So I think I would focus on more on my mental health at first. So by doing that, I would probably be doing like things like meditation, reading books, trying to channel my emotions into more of my present state, rather than thinking too much of the future or thinking too much of the past. So I'll probably calm myself down and read more about meditation, about more being in line with your day-to-day life and habits. And to me, I think that's very important. And then if you are gonna be healthy on your mental side of things, physical health would be an easy one for you. So I think I would focus more on my mental health, and then physical health will follow. And the more you learn, the more you're gonna be better at those things. Another aspect as well is spiritual. I don't always think spiritual, it has to be some sort of a religion, but it has to be whatever you believe. Anyway, I personally, I'm a Christian. I believe in God, so that was a big help for me growing up in my 20s. I go to church actively, so that kind of helped me think a lot about my actions. And then being present, because they make you think, they ask you questions, and then it's you read the Bible. So it was a good experience. But if you don't believe in those stuff, it could be, your relationship with yourself, with other people, your friends, your family, so all that stuff. Second is set goals or plans and doing them. So yeah, it's again, it's very important to set goals, especially that we are living in a very destructive or a lot of distractions with social media platforms, all these good things, all these flashy things around us. So it's important you set goals. And I personally say do it on a daily basis. So you know your morning routines, your daily schedule, and your night routine, that sort of stuff. And then do a weekly one where you do like 1 or 2 goals a week, and do a monthly one. I don't know, but I think you should do a daily, a weekly, monthly, and a yearly sort of goals. And then it also helps with your mental side of things, because it will make you feel better the more you achieve goals. It's kind of like a winning effect. So once you get a goal set and you've done it, you feel better and you sort of like want to go to the next goal again. So I would say start easy. If you are in a bad shape, if you're in a bad mental health, I would say even just waking up or sleeping like 12, or something like that. I mean, start easy, yeah. And then when you are actually able to do that action, then you feel better, and then go for the next one where you're like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 8, so sort of thing. So just keep it real, take it easy, yeah. So that's it. Set goals, plans, and doing them. And yeah, and that's important because it will keep you consistent, rather than trying to set big goals and not doing them, and then feel intimidated and feel you will procrastinate more if you're gonna set like unrealistic goals. So be realistic and keep it simple, yeah. Third is, don't be afraid of failures. I definitely personally have a lot of failures that I think from 20 to 25, I was more focused on more career, learning. Yeah, I was doing a lot of work. I was a chef around that time, so I was doing like 70 to 80 hours work a week. Learn a lot, yes, on chefing side, but yeah, so I failed on the first part. I failed on like the financial side, where I didn't focus on like saving money. Also my mental health and my physical health at that time was very lacking, because I was just focused on work. So but obviously that taught me a great lesson. And my other half, which is from 25 to 30, also a lot of failures, but the difference is I learned how to be more aware of myself. And then around that time, my failures would be more, I started a business and also had a family. So I learned a lot through, and also first relationship. So yeah, so it was a lot of failures. Don't be afraid, because it will just keep you getting better. And I like this saying where it's better to do and fail, and then you will learn, than do nothing and learn nothing at all. So it's better if you just fail. I'm not suggesting you to do it and I expect to fail, but keep doing things, and then if you fail, then just learn and move on, and then just get better the next time, So that's it. Don't be afraid of failures. Fourth is, do what's hard, especially when it's not easy. Yeah, I like that saying. I know it sounds the same, but I don't know. But by adding it's not easy, it's giving that, for me, it's giving that extra impact, So doing hard things in our daily life, it's usually, me personally, when I always want to be doing the easy way, yeah. There's people are saying like, lazy people will always find the easy way to get the task done, yeah. And that's me personally. I'm a natural lazy person, right? So I always find shortcuts to things, but I think that's the wrong way to think about life. I think we should do what's hard, especially when it's not easy, because it kind of I don't know, something about the brain, it kind of like change the wiring of our brain. Because if you're always focused on doing what's easy, then that's how, like, if you think about it, like you're playing a video game, yeah. If you're always gonna be in an easy like level, then you're not really gonna improve. You know what I mean? So I think we should try to do what's hard, especially when it's not easy, because it pushes your barrier, it pushes your level, it gets you to the next level. That's what I mean. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Do what's hard, especially when it's not easy. And I'm telling you, it's not the worst thing ever. You might think it's really, yes, at some point you will think it's really hard, but something about your brain that will break through barriers, and you will feel better at the end of it. So trust me, guys. I had a hard life. So it's not easy at all. 5 is make life simple. Yeah, I love that one. Yeah. So I think a lot of it is just wasting so much time. Again, distraction, social media, just the daily lives, But I think life should be simple, and because there's so much factors already coming in play. So by keeping it simple, you just keep moving on efficiently, and then more smoothly, I guess. So there's things that are not unexpected, and also things that you can't control. But focus on the ones that you can control, which is your mind and your body. So that's it. Keep life simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Don't think too hard on things. When having a goal, do it one at a time and finish it. Yeah, that's important one. So when you have a goal in mind, don't do like 2 or 3 of them. Just focus on one task at a time, and then finish it, and then go to the next one. I like what a guy, Alex Hermosi, I like what I said about, he wakes up and he only puts 3 goals every day that he has to do. I think before 12 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but he says, because if he adds more to his to-do list, it kind of gives him that, it overwhelms him, and then because it overwhelms him, then he doesn't do all of them. Instead, he procrastinates, and then and then, so it's better just to do like 1 to 3 tasks, like a goal or something like that, and finish it. And then if you have extra time, then do another one, rather than having like 10, 20 goals a day, and then you're just probably gonna end up like getting overwhelmed and not doing any of them at all. So that's it. Keep life simple. 6, keep it real. That's what I said in the beginning. Life is what we expect it to be, and sometimes there's a lot of unexpected things. So it's better to keep a real expectations on your daily life. I'm not saying don't dream big goals, or like give up on your dreams, but I'm all saying is keep it as real as possible. When I was young, obviously I wanted to own like one example, I wanted to own like a restaurant in an island. Yeah. So I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. Imagine the restaurant in the island. It's so beautiful. It's nice scenery. And then as I grow older, I started thinking, oh, I need to put electric in the island. Oh, how am I gonna do that? You know what I mean? So, and then you started thinking, oh, how am I gonna get my goods into the island? So now I'm starting to think, maybe I should start a restaurant in the city, or somewhere where there's electric or easy for supplies. And then the more realize, as you grow up, and it's the more you know things, and the more you experience life, obviously your expectations get a bit more real. Because when we were young, we were just dreaming all those big dreams because we see it in the movies, we see it everywhere, social media and stuff like that. So the more you learn and experience life, the more you become more realistic. So just keep it real, So 7, just like our old friend Nike, just do it. That's it, guys. The most important things is you just do what you set your goals into, So I think those are the kind of like the rough estimate. I mean, I got 100 more things to say, but I'm not gonna keep it too long, because obviously none of you are probably gonna watch this until the end. But I feel better at the end of this video, so that's what matters. So remember, guys, do what's hard, especially when it's not easy. Love you.